THC-treating muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy is a group of genetic diseases in which muscle fibers are sensitive to damage, abnormally. Muscles become progressively damaged and weak. Most people with muscular dystrophy have the later stages of the disease consult a wheelchair, due to loss of mobility. There are many different types of muscular dystrophy. The most common symptoms appear in childhood, especially among boys. Other types of muscular dystrophy diseases, symptoms do not appear until adulthood. Muscular dystrophy may lead to breathing difficulties and impaired swallowing. In addition, there are changes in the extremities like contraction and immobility. Several types of disease also may affect the proper functioning of the heart and other organs. So far, there was no cure for muscular dystrophy, although medications and treatments can slow the progression of disease. Symptoms of the disease and the age at which the disease depend on the counterattack muscular dystrophy. Common symptoms include poor coordination, impaired movement, muscle weakness and joint stiffness. In this article we will try to meet the payment, the MD using the active ingredient in the cannabis plant THC. THC treating muscular dystrophy. Many studies have found that the effect of THC muscular dystrophy patients is to stop the progression of disease but also relieve the symptoms attackers as muscular dystrophy patients, pain, confusion and tingling in the skin. These studies indicated a link between the active substance in the body and nervous system specific receptors which, with different roles in health and nerve cell tissue. For example, a study done in California regularly and found that the active THC prolongs life and alleviates symptoms in mice muscular dystrophy patients with ALS. Patients panic severe violations of the nervous system that expresses a sharp decline in performance and especially the movement of various body parts. The study found that the active given to mice extended their life in 6 days and improved their performance significantly, measured the amount of time the mice managed to hang on a pole. www.scienceadaily.com web link. THC treating muscular dystrophy. A study published in 2010 by the Muscular Dystrophy Research Department at the University of Washington wanted to test the changes between the active ingredient and muscle degenerative diseases. The researchers indicated that in order to treat muscular dystrophy we need to find a material that is antioxidizing, anti-inflammatory and anti-glutamate, a fatty acid that affects the nervous system. Because since the THC as that is all those approached investigators to examine the changes between it and the disease is derived from nerve damage. THC is a material that fights inflammation, antioxidizing and anti-inflammatory as demonstrated experimentally in mice muscular dystrophy diseases and other neurological disorders. Providing of THC prolonged the lives and halt the progression of the disease. When the researchers compared the findings about the treatment in humans have found that the active ingredient also addresses the symptoms of the disease such as relaxation of muscles, back of appetite, can look positively on life, relief of sleep uninterrupted, regulating the amount of saliva produced in the mouth, lowering the incidence reappearance bouts of dizziness and pain.